Hey everybody, Carden, president of the Carden Group. I had a few minutes this afternoon and I wanted to share with you a process that a lot of our clients are benefiting from. No matter what organization you work in, we find ourselves in situations sometimes that we have to de-escalate. Maybe there's a customer or a patient that's not satisfied. Maybe it's an internal conflict and we have to de-escalate the situation that creates a win-win scenario where the other person feels encouraged about the relationship when the interaction is over. We share this process with our clients, and again, they are benefiting tremendously, and I wanted to give you the same insights. It's really our de-escalation process. And in our de-escalation process, there are a number of steps. And I want you to think about these steps as I break them up in a fashion that will help you next time you find yourself in one of these situations where you must de-escalate. This is more of a reaction. Somebody comes to you that's upset about something, or somebody is mad at you or at something that you've done. This is a way to help lower resistance and create a structure that will allow for a good conversation to move the relationship in the right direction. The first thing we must do to de-escalate any situation is clarify and listen. A lot of times what happens is, and we're human, so if it's broke, we want to fix it. We want to jump on it immediately and try to fix it. But what we don't understand is that a lot of times we don't have all the information we need. We don't have all the facts. The second thing we don't understand is a lot of times when we try to come with a solution, the resistance to our solution is really high because that person is upset. So we have to find ways to calm that person down, lower resistance, and really ensure we understand everything about the reasoning behind this dialogue. So in the clarify and listen step, we want to ask questions to get the other person talking a little bit more. It helps dissipate emotion, and it helps us understand more about the entire situation. In the clarify and listen step, 3 questions or 3 statements that will help you get more from the other person. The first one is, tell me more. Simply by using those words, it allows the other person to vent. You've probably been in a situation before where you were upset about something and you didn't want anybody to solve anything. You just wanted somebody to listen. And after you were allowed an avenue to vent, you probably mentally thought, gosh, I don't know why I was so upset about that. It's not that big of a deal. So just by allowing somebody to talk more and saying, tell me more, will allow that resistance to lower. Second one you could potentially say is, help me understand. Help me understand where the situation's coming from. Or the third one is, please explain. In the clarify and listen step, it is crucial that we allow them to talk and we get more facts. After we clarify and listen, the next step in the de-escalation process is restate and cushion. This is where we don't want to parrot back what they said, but we want to reflect. We want to restate back what we heard them say just to ensure they realize that we were really listening and that we're on the same page. And then a cushion is a statement that is more of a neutral statement. It's not going to agree or disagree with the person that's upset, but it's just going to be a cushion statement. Could be, I understand. Could be, I see your point. Could be, that makes sense. Again, it's a neutral statement. We're not going to agree or disagree. We're just going to let them know that we understand where they're coming from. And hopefully we're going to try to get on their side of the table so they feel as if we're walking with them to fix this situation. We're not just butting heads. After we restate and cushion, the next step is we want to draw out any other concerns. A lot of times when people are upset with us or their emotions are running high, they will come to us with things that might be smokescreens or might be ways to avoid what they're really upset about. So when we draw out, we want to see if there's any other concerns behind their emotion. Because if we just jump on that first concern, again, we might not get to the heart of the matter. So drawing out 2 words that come in handy every time are anything else. Is there anything else that's causing you frustration? Is there anything else that's causing you to be upset? Is there anything else that's causing you concern? If there is another issue, we have to jump right back to clarify and listen. Again, tell me more. Help me understand. And getting the real reasoning behind the emotion and finding out more about that issue. Then restate and cushion, and then draw out anything else. If there's nothing else, we can obviously go respond, but we want to ask the anything else question until they say no, because we want to get to the heart of it. After they say there's no other issues, the next step is isolating the primary concern. If they have 2 or 3 issues, we really want to isolate the primary issue because that's what we want to target in our response. We really want to understand what is it that they're truly upset about and eliminate the smoke screens and just get to the heart of the issue. After we isolate the primary issue, then we want to respond. We want to respond because typically if we can solve the primary issue, the other little issues tend to disappear. But if we focus our whole energy on solving a little problem that's not their primary, that primary one still remains prevalent. After we respond, and we respond in a way that helps them feel encouraged about it, helps it lower resistance, we're also in a much better position to give a solution because we've listened to them. Now they'll in turn listen to us. Then we want to set some next steps. We want to set some next steps that will, again, remedy the situation moving forward. That can be in the format of who does what by when. What is it that we need to do? What is it that they need to do to ensure this doesn't happen in the future? Once we do that, the goal is to leave them feeling encouraged. Leave them feeling understood that they were listened to and that we know the situation and we're taking steps to resolve the situation. Again, clarify and listen, restate and cushion, draw out any other hidden concerns, isolate that primary concern, respond to it, and then talk about next steps. If you follow this proven process, you will set yourself up for predictable results, which will again create win-win situations that will help improve the relationship and improve the situation moving forward. We have a lot of other tools. Please visit our site. Please download the rest of the information. Visit us, contact us, reach out to us, and let us know how we can help your organization build a culture of excellence and move in the direction you want to move to hit those key initiatives.